Women's 200.
Shericka Jackson, outside, has already been passed. Here comes the world champion,
Shericka Jackson into the home straight. She has stamp on this event. She's going to go back-to-back for Jamaica. The first since Marlene Honey. And she crosses in 21:41. Wow, that is a meet record.
She is getting closer to Flo-Jo's world record. She is now just 0.07 of a second away as Gabby Thomas.
She was shocked after it happened. She was stunned. Well, now she's had a couple of days to let it all soak in and to get ready and to refocus and reset for this, for the 200. She looked good in the qualifiers. Now it's finals time again. Addo, what's your take?
Well, she's certainly in a lane that she will always treasure, and that's lane 9. But what she needs here is in the semifinals, and then she's got to set a personal best just to contend with this field, because behind her, she has the fastest woman this year in Gabby Thomas, and 2 behind her, she has Julian Alfred, who is also dangerous. She's the NCAA champion, and she has a faster personal best. And that's before we talk about the fastest woman alive at 200, Shericka Jackson, who will be behind them all in lane 6.
Hey, Son, how about this as we look at Gabby Thomas of the United States? The U.S. women have not won a world championship at 200 meters since the great Allyson Felix in 2009.
Co-favorite in this event. She has the perfect lane draw out in lane 8. She can chase Sha'Carri, the weakest part of her race. She's going to be able to chase the world champion and then get on the straightaway quicker than anybody else and go to her strength, the final 100 meters. So could tonight be the night that the Team USA is restored as champion? We'll see.
I just feel like Gabby Thomas has not been challenged so far in a big race. She blew away U.S. Nationals, but this woman on your screen is the favorite for a reason. Gabby Thomas has run faster this year at 200 meters.
And make no mistake about it.
She's in 6.
Yeah.
She can see everybody in front of her.
29-year-old Jamaican wants a little bit of revenge on that woman right there, Sha'Carri Richardson, because Shericka Jackson thought for a second she had won the World 100-meter title. It didn't happen. She was shocked by Richardson. Here's Gabby Thomas. As Sonia told us, she's got fresh legs. No 100 for her.
Here's the NCAA champion, Alfred. Does she have one more big race in her?
Daryl Nieder of Great Britain.
After making the Olympic 100 final, now she's made a world final.
This is Dina Asher-Smith, her teammate, who reigned supreme in 2019, but has had injury issues since. She was only 8th in the 100, so what can she do here? And also rounding out the field there, that's the guy. She's been one of the best female sprinters in the world for over a decade. Unfortunately, was in that 4th spot again in the 100 meters, and a tough lane draw for her there in lane 2.
One thing is for sure, I feel like the medals are going to come from the outside lanes.
We keep saying it, we haven't had a bad final yet in the field.
The 2 American women are side by side in lanes 8 and 9. Gabby Thomas in 8, and right here, Sha'Carri Richardson, the 100-meter world champion in 9. Women's 200.
Shericka Jackson, outside, has already been passed. Here comes the world champion,
Shericka Jackson into the home straight. She has stamp on this event. She's going to go back-to-back for Jamaica. The first since Marlene Honey. And she crosses in 21:41. Wow, that is a meet record.
She is getting closer to Flo-Jo's world record. She is now just 0.07 of a second away as Gabby Thomas gets the silver and Sha'Carri hands on for her 2nd medal at these Worlds.
That wasn't even close, Addo, and I could tell the way that she ran the 100, she was in the middle of the track, all of her chief competition in front of her, she executed to perfection. We just witnessed the 2nd fastest time ever run, and it was at a World Championship final. Oh my goodness, just phenomenal running for these women.
Look at Gabby Thomas, her mouth is wide open, she can't believe it. It's Jamaica, the United States, and 0.4 of a second in sprinting is a mile.
That is as big
Of a margin.
A margin of victory, as you will see in a sprint event in history at these World Championships. We'll crunch the numbers, but wow, for a race that we thought, well, maybe somebody gets close, no contest, Jackson by a mile.
And that's the last time you convinced me to change my favorite. Shericka Jackson looked amazing, but Otto, you also called it. Sha'Carri Richardson would need to run a personal best, and she did, and she got a bronze.
Good people, get ready because we are about to dive into one of the most electrifying moments in recent track and field history. So we are talking about Shericka Jackson's dominant performance in the 200 meters final at the World Championships. This wasn't just any other race that you know, it was a masterclass in speed, strength and pure determination that left everyone in awe. So what am I talking about today? Shericka Jackson is a force of nature on the track. She is a goddess on the track, my friend. Okay, imagine standing at the starting line, the roar of the crowd in your ears, knowing the world is watching. That's the pressure Shericka Jackson faced, and she didn't just meet it. She shattered expectations. From the moment the gun fired, it was clear she was on a mission. She didn't just win, she dominated, securing her second consecutive World Championship title in the 200 meters. Her time of 21.41 seconds wasn't just a personal best or a meet record. It was the second fastest time ever recorded in the history of women's 200 meter racing. Think about that. Out of all the incredible athletes who have ever been graced the track, only one has ran faster. Her victory wasn't by a hair's breadth either. She crossed the finish line with a staggering lead, leaving her competitors trailing by what felt like a mile. In the world of sprinting, a margin of 0.4 of a second is an eternity, and it is marked as the largest margin of victory in this event since Alison's Felix win in 2007. The announcers famously declared it no contest, and they were absolutely right. By the halfway point of the race, the outcome was already sealed. So, I know you're asking yourself, what makes Shericka so unstoppable? Okay, the secret to Shericka's unparalleled success is it is a combination of several key factors that have molded her into the formidable athlete we see today. There is the exceptional form and unmatched strength. Throughout the season leading up to the championships, Shericka was described as being in top-notch form. Her performances consistently demonstrated her incredible power and readiness. When it comes to the 200-meter discipline, she's undeniably by far the strongest in the field. This is not just about raw speed, it is about the ability to maintain that speed and power through the entire race, a testament of her rigorous training and natural talent. The strategic advantage of the 400-meter background. She has a background of 400-meter running. Okay. This is something that is fascinating. Shericka actually started her career as a 400-meter runner, not 200. This might seem counterintuitive for a 200-meter specialist, but her experience in the longer sprint has paid off immensely. The 400 meters builds incredible endurance and the ability to sustain high speeds for a longer duration. This background gives her a unique strategic advantage in the 200 meters, allowing her to execute to perfection and power through the later half of the race when others start to fade. Driven by the motivation and champion's mindset, entering the 200-meter final, Shericka was clearly on a mission. And it has been suggested that her performance was fueled in part by a slight disappointment from the 100-meter race where Sha'Carri Richardson surprised many with her win. She likely ignited an even fiercer determination in Shericka for the 200 meters. From the very start, it was evident that she's going for it, and she absolutely delivered on that powerful intent. So, there is the pressure of being a defending champion. I need you guys to understand something, that not only did Shericka win, but she also repeats and defends her title from Eugene. This back-to-back victory solidifies her status as the reigning queen of the 200 meters, showcasing a consistent high-level performance and established dominance in the event. Okay, listen up. She has a dream. Shericka historic victory and the world record dream. She has always had a dream. Her time of 2.41 seconds make her tantalizing close to one of the most legendary records in track and field. Florence Griffith Joyner or Flo-Jo's world record. Shericka is just 700ths of a second away from making history. Before her, the closest anyone had come was Elaine Thompson-Herah with a time of 21.55 seconds. This incredible proximity has sparked widespread excitement and belief in her potential. There is a strong conviction that Shericka has what it takes to shatter the world record. In 2023, by the way, many believe that she was poised to do it, but unfavorable wind conditions held her back. With a positive wind reading of just 0.5 or 1.0 meters per second, it's thought she will easily dip into the 21.3 or even 21.2 second range. Even coming off an injury and facing some early season losses, Shericka's mindset remains unshakable. She has boldly stated that I'm no longer scared to say, hey, I won the world record. This kind of mentality combined with her immense speed and refined technique makes the dream even really a very real possibility. At around 29 years, Shericka still has many prime years ahead of her. The track field world, especially in Jamaica, eagerly anticipates the day a Jamaican woman holds both the 100 meter and 200 meter world records, mirroring the legendary achievements of Usain Bolt. While an immediate world record attempts this season might be a bit far-fetched due to her recovery, she has ample time to regain her top-notch shape and wait for those perfect conditions. So Shericka is not just a sprinter; she's a phenomenon. Her performances inspire, and her pursuit of the world record is a story we all be eagerly watching unfold. So, do you think she'll break Flo-Jo's record? Tell me in the comments. Tell me what you think about this race. Tell me about Shericka. Do you love Shericka as a Jamaican? Because I love Shericka, even though I don't come from Jamaica, but she's incredibly super fine. That's why I call her the goddess of sprinting, right? So tell me what you think in the comments. Don't forget to like this video. Don't forget to share and subscribe to this channel. Turn on post notification most importantly, because every day I post new videos like this, and I'd like you to be the very first person to watch my content. This is me, your boy for today, Sam, and this is the Dash Preview. I hope to see you in my next video. Peace, good health, and sound mind. Peace out.